What's up guys, plenty of changes were made for Madden 20, including the face of the franchise mode, QB1, and as usual you hear about the revamped gaming system and features. Not sure we could buy all that though. That's because in short time we've already come across many irritating glitches and bizarre plays in Madden 20. Indeed, nothing has really changed a whole lot. As much as we obsess over the game, Madden sure finds a million ways to baffle the gaming world. Here are some of the funniest and strangest must-see moments we've come across so far in Madden 20. Make sure to subscribe to TPS and put on your notifications because we post videos all the time. New sports content all the time, subscribe. Make sure to comment your video ideas down below because we'll be looking, and if we choose your idea, we'll give you a shout out in the video. Number 13, when an early celebration works out. You've seen countless highlight videos and compilations of athletes celebrating early, only to pay a massive price for it. In fact, we've done a fair share of videos featuring celebration fails in sports. Madden users have probably learned the hard way about celebrating too early. How many times have you hit the showboat button only to regret it? Well, this Madden user got off lucky. They began celebrating a tad bit early, and just when it looked like a pair of defenders were about to wrap this guy up, well, the spinorama button came to save the day. I mean, hey, feel free to celebrate early if you know you can escape trouble like this user did. Number 12, hurdling over two defenders. You only see ball carriers try to hurdle over defenders every so often. It's a giant risk, but if the defender stops you midair, it's going to leave a mark. Now, we've seen the New England Patriots pull off countless highlight reel plays in the Bill Belichick era, but we haven't seen any of his running backs jump over two defenders on the same play, until now. Here in Madden 20, this user ran through the middle and was met by three Green Bay Packers at midfield. The runner dodged the first tackler, then he hurdled over the last two defenders en route to an easy highlight reel touchdown.
You always hear about that, having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top too. And now look at him go!
Like, how do you even defend a move like that? Number 11, a very high tip drill. You only see so many tip drill plays in football. Coaches and players never draw these plays up. They simply have to happen in the moment. It's just pure luck most of the time. And believe us, offensive coordinators never put tip drills in the playbook. It's too risky, and it's too easy for defenders to make a play on the ball. Good thing for this Madden user, Lady Luck was on their side. Baker Mayfield throws a pass over the middle to his receiver, who gets drilled in the air, while the ball bounces way up and into the hands of the Browns running back, thus setting up first and goal, just as the Madden user drew it up. Number 10, Daniel Jones. This is how you slide. Many scoffed at the New York Giants for taking Duke quarterback Daniel Jones with their first round pick in the 2019 draft. Jones will eventually take over for veteran Eli Manning, but whether or not that plan succeeds is anybody's guess. If Madden 20 is an indication of anything, then boy are Giants fans ever in for a treat. This Madden user played with Jones and the Giants against the Minnesota Vikings. The user claims they were trying to slide with Jones on this play. Instead, he tried evading defenders by flipping over them. Jones got back up and moved forward for a few extra yards.
On fourth down, Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6.
Talk about work ethic. Number 9, Daniel Jones for Geno Atkins blockbuster. Yep, that Daniel Jones kid is just the center of quite a few Madden 20 glitches, alright. Or maybe he's just gonna be that good. Probably not. We'll see. One Madden user somehow pulled off a Daniel Jones for Geno Atkins blockbuster trade. As you'll note, Jones is rated quite low, being an inexperienced rookie with a lot of work ahead of him. But yet the Bengals were willing to take on Jones in exchange for Atkins, one of the NFL's elite pass rushers. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Should we note that the Bengals have a superior quarterback in Andy Dalton?
You serious?
Plus a potential successor in Ryan Finley. Not sure why they'd add a third quarterback in exchange for their best defensive player. But hey, the Bengals are one of the NFL's most dysfunctional organizations, so I guess Madden put that into their game. Number 8, Cam Newton's really bad shoulder. Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton struggled in the second half of the 2018 season due to a shoulder injury. The Panthers had to shut him down for the final 2 games of the season, and Newton required off-season shoulder surgery. Now, who knows how Newton will perform in his 2019 season, but it was very excessive and kind of rude for the Madden creators to give Newton such a horrible throwing shoulder in his game. I mean, just look at what this user had to endure. Mind you, Newton had a clear path ahead of him. The user probably could have just run it for a big gain.
All those timing routes that they worked on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one.
But still, Madden makers, that's just terrible. Come on. Number 7, get up, Cam. Yep, another crazy Madden 20 moment or glitch or whatever you want to call it, starring the Carolina quarterback. Some question Newton's effort on a monumental play in Super Bowl 50 against the Denver Broncos. His Panthers trailed by 6 points with 4 minutes to go. Newton was stripped of the ball here, and he didn't really try very hard to recover it, and that sealed the game for Denver. Alright, maybe Newton's effort wasn't great on that play, but Madden 20 makers went over the top with this lack of effort here. In this instance, Newton was strip sacked by the Los Angeles Rams, and they scored an easy touchdown on the play. Meanwhile, Newton was just on the ground shaking the whole time. Was he crying? I mean, what was it about, really? Get up, Cam. There's no crying in football or in post-game press conferences. Number 6, CJ Anderson's beast mode run. Remember Marshawn Lynch's infamous Beastquake run in the 2010 NFC wildcard game between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints? That may be the single most powerful and dominant rushing sequence of all time. As for the single most powerful and dominant rushing sequence in Madden history, well, we think we have a winner. Check out how veteran running back CJ Anderson magically bounces off tacklers, evading trouble over and over again before getting loose for a beast mode touchdown run.
58, the mic. All day, all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Back, back, back.
Madden probably should have given the defensive players a little more respect, don't you think? Number 5, awful player likeness. Denver Broncos star pass rusher Von Miller looks like this. See? Just a cool looking dude with awesome glasses. We don't see any resemblance to that of Homer Simpson, but according to the Madden player likeness team, this is what Miller looks like. Yeah. What? Miller does not have a Homer Simpson shaped head. Now here's what Carolina Panthers Pro Bowl tight end Greg Olsen looks like. But for some reason, the Madden creation team decided that Olsen looked like a freshman college student with spiky brown hair and a brown beard. Also, this guy doesn't look anything like the 6'5", 255-pound frame that Olsen possesses. This is literally the opposite of what Olsen looks like. Blonde hair and a lighter colored beard. And again, this is a seasoned veteran, not a skinny 20-year-old dude. Madden, what did Olsen do to you? This looks nothing like him. Number 4, not your average Hail Mary. This Madden user had no choice but to attempt a Hail Mary with only 3 seconds remaining in the first half. The player was at midfield and only had time for one heave at the end zone. Simple as that. The problem? This Hail Mary was way short. Only about 20-something yards shy of the end zone. Good thing the weird Madden gameplay system is what it is. The receiver jumped in the middle of a scrum, surrounded by Texans defenders, and somehow the receiver escaped the commotion and ran to the end zone for an easy touchdown. That's like the first time we've seen a Hail Mary touchdown in which the pass was like 20 yards short of the end zone. Sometimes Madden has your back. What else can we say? Number 3, luckiest interception ever. Nothing is more frustrating for a quarterback / Madden user than when they throw a perfect pass that the receiver fails to catch. We've all been there, but try being this poor Madden gamer, where an easy reception fell out of the receiver's hands twice, resulting in an interception. Here, Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen throws a dart to his receiver, but the ball bounces back up in the air. Oh wait, another receiver is right there to make the catch. Oh wait, no, never mind. The ball bounces back up again and picked off by the opposition. What's the point of drawing up great passing plays in Madden if interceptions like that are gonna happen? Simply unbelievable. Number 2, special field goal fake. The Philadelphia Eagles ran one of the most legendary trick plays in NFL history during Super Bowl 51. Near the end of the first half, Doug Peterson and Nick Foles decided to call up the Philly special. Running back Corey Clement took the snap, then flipped it to tight end Trey Burton, who threw it to Foles for the touchdown. The Cleveland Browns mimicked this play in Baker Mayfield's NFL debut game back in Week 3 of the 2018 season. Mayfield caught the pass on a successful 2-point conversion attempt, helping the Browns win their first game in nearly 2 years against the Jets. Whoopee. Perhaps the Madden video game makers were impressed by both the Eagles and Browns special trick play. In this instance, a user pulled off a Philly special-like play by running the most impressive field goal fake ever.
Offense, they've had some slack. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in.
Whoever designed and ran that play, take a bow. Simply wonderful. Number 1, strange camera angle. Out of the millions of Madden users in the world, we can't think of a single person who loves the camera angle that this gamer had to endure. I mean, seriously, what in the world is this? Can't even see the players from there. Only the buttons on screen. How can anyone play with that kind of camera angle? Madden never fails to amuse us. All of these glitches and strange plays, game designs, Madden hasn't changed a bit throughout the years. And I kind of feel like they're doing it on purpose. What other funny plays from Madden 20 have you witnessed? Join me in the comment section below. Make sure to follow myself and TPS on social media. We post great content all the time. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos, whatever. Subscribe. Subscribe to TPS because we post videos all the time. All the time. New sports content. Why would you not want that? Come on, I know you want to. Subscribe down below. If you like this video, give it a like. It takes one click right down there. While you're down there, subscribe. Of course, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jason Biondo. My knee.
On my knee.